How in the hell could a man enjoy being awakened at 8:30 a.m. by an alarm clock, leap out of bed, dress, force feed, brush teeth and hair, and fight traffic to get to a place where essentially you made lots of money for somebody else and were asked to be grateful for the opportunity to do so? That quote from Charles Bukowski was shared with me recently when I had an encounter with my district manager at work. I'd recently landed a pretty big deal at work, and the district manager came in to speak with my manager just for a monthly meeting, and my name actually came across the conversation, and he says, "It's time for celebration. Guys, we're celebrating today." And we're all looking at him like, what the heck is going on? And he runs out to his car, and he comes back, and he's got something behind his back, and he says, "You're doing a great job," and he hands me a mug. I've worked at this retail finance job for 5 years since I graduated from high school, and I found that there's the exact same feelings that I had in high school that I do in the corporate world. I thought that when I was going to graduate, I was no longer going to have to feel like I had to fit in. I no longer felt like I had to park at the furthest parking spot and sprint to class right before the bell. That way no one would notice the vehicle that I was driving. I thought that I was going to a place where people cared about finance and people cared about helping others. And I realized that it's the exact same. I literally, not kidding, get made fun of for the vehicle that I drive at work. I literally had someone say, "I can't believe you don't buy a new car because you can afford one." And I was like, why? It gets me to the same destination. I get made fun of because I refuse to go drink with them because I don't drink. And it has always made me feel like I can't be myself. That there's nowhere that I can go to where I can just be myself and feel proud of it. And so I started thinking that there was something wrong with me. And I started trying to be just grateful for the opportunity to go to work. Because my life really isn't bad. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel fulfilled. I didn't feel happy waking up in the morning. But at least I had somewhere that I could go to. And at least society was welcoming me in. But what I found myself doing was I would be so miserable at work that I started living for the future. And I think that's the way that modern society really has it built around, is that when you're in high school, you can't wait until you graduate. And then you can't wait until you go to college. You can't wait until you graduate college. You can't wait until you get your first big job. And the list just keeps going on until all of a sudden you've retired and you have about 15, 20 years left in life. And so I found myself starting to live for the weekends because that gave me 2 days worth of time that I could be with myself and love myself. I can't believe that I'm 23 years old and I've spent the past 5 years living for the weekend. And I started filling my days with things that I felt passionate about, but I can't express how exhausted I am, how burnt out I am from not being able to be who I want to be, from living a whole nother person's life. It is so incredibly taxing. So I was searching for these other little dopamine hits to make myself feel happy. So of course you go into self-pleasure, which I think a lot of people are struggling with right now. And I was definitely abusing that. I was getting into all of these other things that I didn't like doing, but I was doing these because I thought maybe I was wrong. Maybe I am just not doing what I'm supposed to do. So I tried as hard as I could to blend in with society. And I think that's exactly what modern society is built on. That if you look back in terms of when we were just in the beginning of our evolution, if you took a path away from where the herd was, you have such a higher increase of fatality than if you stick with the tribe. Not only is modern society, but also evolution just ingrained in us to become a part of the tribe. But it wasn't until my district manager said that to me, gave me that moment of clarity. But because it was so unbearable at that moment, I was able to break free from the 9 to 5 blur that I have been in for so long. Because I love myself and I can no longer lie to myself. I can no longer go through fake smiling, faking my life, having no idea what I'm doing well at it, but having no idea why I'm doing it. But I think to really feel happy with yourself, to really feel fulfilled, you need to do something that you love. And I think that money needs to come with that. And I think that's what the corporate world can provide, is a constant stream of income. But society has also made us so dopamine addicted, so purchase heavy, so living off of credit that we can never get ahead. So the first thing that I did is I saved up in cash a year's worth of expenses. The next thing that I did was I found what is it that truly makes me happy. And I love just being able to help others. I love being able to help people see what it is that they're doing in their life that is causing pain. That if they just shifted their mindset just a little bit, that they could be able to find happiness in their life. So I discovered that. I've found a platform that allows me to do that. And now I have that clarity that I have gotten from that situation, that I know exactly what I need to do now. And I'm going to take a leap of faith. I have the date marked on the calendar. I put my money where my mouth was. I said no to a promotion. I literally just got offered a new job opportunity to make substantially more money. I was going to be doing very similar things to what I was doing now, and I said no. Because I have to take this path for myself. I don't have any ill intention on the people that I've worked with, for my district manager saying things to me like that. It's just because they don't know any better. They are so ingrained now in society that they don't remember those times where they had dreams. I still have the dream. I'm still young enough. It is time to break free from the social media addiction, to the porn addiction, to the purchase addiction, just to hide the fact that we're not feeling fulfilled in life. I just want to show you, and I'm going to document everything that I do and the fears that I have. I'm so scared because I'm completely self-reliant. Everything goes off of the steps that I do and the cash that I have to be able to pursue my dream in 12 months. But I'm gonna do it because it is the only thing that feels right. My feeling and my level of just admiration for myself is so much more than that fear that I have inside of what if. Well, what if I stay in my 9 to 5 and I retire and I think that I'm going to have 15, 20 years of happiness, and then I get hit by a car or I start getting sick? Or what if I can't even make it to retirement? Because we all think that all these things are guaranteed. I really hope that you guys just take a leap of faith in yourself. Just love yourself. You are worth fighting for. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.